Welcome back, children, in the series of online class. In my previous class, I have discussed the linear equation of two variable and the method to solve a pair of linear equations of two variable. In our previous class, we have discussed about the two methods named graphical method and substitution method. So proceeding from that, in this class, I am going to discuss you the elimination method. So children, first we will understand the principle of elimination method, how it works. So in elimination method, we have to one variable out of the two variables is eliminated by making the coefficients of that variable equal in both the equations. It means that in this method we have to eliminate the either one variable out of two variables by making their coefficients equal in both equations. Let's understand it by taking an example how it works. Suppose we have linear equations of two variable, a pair of linear equations of two variable, that is 8x plus 5y equals to 11, and another one is x plus y equals to 4. First we suppose 8x plus 5y equals to 11 was the equation number 1, and x plus y equals to 4 is the equation number 2. As we observe that in both the equations, both variables have their different coefficients. Suppose in equation first we have coefficient of x is 8 and coefficient of y is plus 5. Similarly, in equation second, the coefficient of x is plus 1 and coefficient of y is also plus 1. So our first priority is to make the any one variable having equal coefficients, equal numerical coefficients. So for that, we multiply the equation 2 by 5 on both sides, on RHS as well as LHS. So when we multiply the equation number 2 by 5, then our equation becomes 5x plus 5y equals to 20. And our first equation remains as it is, that is 8x plus 5y equals to 11. Now we can see that in this situation, the coefficient of y in first equation is plus 5 and coefficient of y in second equation, now it becomes plus 5. So their coefficient of y in both equations becomes equal and they have the same sign also. The coefficient of y in both equations are having the same sign, that is plus. So whenever the variables whose coefficients are equal and having the same sign, then perform the subtraction. Otherwise, you have to do addition between them. If the coefficients having the variables equal with opposite signs, in that case you have to do addition. And if the variables having the same coefficient with the same sign, then we have to perform subtraction. So here we are doing subtraction. Then plus 5y and minus 5y get cancelled. So 8x minus 5x will become 3x and 11 minus 20 will becomes minus 9. So again on further solution, we got the value of x equals to minus 9 by 3, which goes by 3 times, 3 3 is 9. So ultimately we have the value of x is minus 3. Now this value of x, now we put the value of x in equation number 2. You can put this value of x in any equation. So we have minus 3 plus y equals to 4. On further solving this, y becomes 4 plus 3, that is equal to 7. Hence x equals to minus 3 and y equals to 7 is the required solution. Now take another example on the method of elimination method. The equations are ax plus by minus a plus b equals to 0. And second equation is bx minus ay minus a minus b equals to 0. So in these equations, we see that there is 0 on the RHS side. So first we take the constant term on the RHS side. So now the equation becomes ax plus by equals to a minus b. When minus a will go on RHS, it become plus a, and plus b will go on RHS, it become minus b. And secondly, bx minus ay equals to a plus b. Now in this equation, suppose this one is equation 1 and this is equation number 2. Now observing both equations, we can have that x and y in both equations are having their coefficients different. They do not have the same coefficients. So for making the coefficient of either one variable, we multiply equation 1 with a and equation 2 with b. On multiplying equation 1 with a, we have got a square x plus aby equals to a into a minus b, a bracket a minus b. And when we multiply the equation number 2 by b, then we have b square x minus aby equals to b into a plus b. Now in this case, the coefficients of y in both equations becomes the same, but their signs are opposite. Equation 1 having plus sign and equation 2 having minus sign. So in this case, we do addition. So we add both equations. While we adding, we got a square plus b square into x equals to a into a square minus ab plus b square, and this plus aby and minus aby will get cancelled. So ultimately we have minus ab plus ab will also get cancelled. So we have a square plus b square. So finally the x equals to a square plus b square by a square plus b square. It will be cancelled. So we got the value of x as 1. Now put the value of x in equation number 1, or you can put in any equation. So we have a into 1 plus by equals to a minus b. On further solving it, by equals to a minus b, and this plus a will go on RHS side, then it become minus a. So plus a minus a will get cancelled. So by equals to, we have minus b. On further solving this, y equals to becomes minus b by b, which get cancelled. So we have minus 1. So here is our required solution. we have x equals to 1 and y equals to minus 1. In this way, you will solve the pair of linear equation by the method of cross multiplication. Now, the fourth method of solving a pair of linear equation of two variables, that is cross multiplication method, which is very important method and very convenient method. So, here I am explaining cross multiplication method by taking an example. We take a pair of linear equations like this: 3x plus y minus 30 equals to 0 and 2x plus 5y minus 33 equals to 0. This is the standard form while we solving a pair of linear equation in two variable. That in RHS side we must have 0 only. So first you take the variables. The variables are here x and y. So write in this form: x by equals to y by equals to 1 by. 1 is for the constant term, and there is for every constant there is 1 only. Here the variable may get changed if in question there are variable p, q, r, s. Then in place of x and y you will write the respective variables. But for constant term you have to always use 1. So now we have to write in this format the variables x equals to, y equals to, and 1 by. So to write the beneath the x, you cover the x terms. When you cover the x terms, you will see the coefficient of y and the constant terms only. So write the coefficient of y and constant term. Coefficient of y is plus 1 and minus 30. So here we will write plus 1 minus 30, and from second equation we have coefficient of y is plus 5 minus 33. So write in this format: equation 1 first on the top and equation 2 on the beneath the first equation. Now similarly for y terms, you cover the y terms of both equations. Now you can clearly see the coefficient of x is 3 and constant term is minus 30. So write in this form 3 and minus 30, and thereafter in second equation the coefficient of x is plus 2 and coefficient of constant term in the second equation is minus 33. So write in the same format. Now while we writing under the constant term, that is 1, then you cover the constant terms of both the equations. Then you have only the coefficient of x as 3 and coefficient of y as 1 from the equation 1. So write in this order 3 and 3, 1. And from equation number 2, we have the coefficient of x is 2 and coefficient of y is plus 5. So write 2 and 5 both. So this is the arrangement to write the coefficients of the variables and their constant from the both equations. Now we have to perform the cross multiplication between them. To cross multiplication, either we start from downward to upward or upward to downward. It depends upon us. So when we start from downward to upward, first order will be as it is. But in the second order, we have to take the negative of the product what we got. That is, when we are going from downward to upward, then it will be 5 into minus 30. But when the second pair 1 and minus 33, will be taken as negative with negative sign. So we have to imply a minus sign, minus into 1 into minus 33. First pair, first order is always treated as it is, but the second order is taken with negative sign. Similarly, in y case, because in x case we have gone from downward to upward, so in the second case y, we have to come from upward to downward first. So we will take 3 into minus 33 as it is, and the second order or second pair will be taken with negative sign, so it will be minus 2 into minus 30. Now, okay, again in the constant term, because in previous y term we have first order from upward to downward, so in this term again we have to go first from downward to upward. So this will be 2 into 1, and the second pair 3 into 5 will be taken as with negative sign. So 3 into 5 here. So this is the arrangement. Now on further solving, we have x by 5 into minus 30 will become minus 150, and this minus minus become plus, and 1 into 33 will become 33. Similarly, in y case, 3 into minus 33 will become minus 99, and this minus minus will get plus, so 2 into 30 will become 60, equals to 1 by 2 minus 3 into 5, 15. So now we have subtracted x by minus 117 equals to y by minus 39 and equals to 1 by minus 13. So these all three ratios are equal to each other. So you make any, if the ratio of x with the constant term equals and ratio of y with the constant term equals, to get the value of x and y. So we make x by minus 117 equals to 1 by minus 113 minus 13. On further solving this, we have x equals to minus 117 by minus 13, which will go by 9 times. So x equals to 9 is the required answer. And similarly, when we equate the ratio of y with the constant term, then we have y by minus 39 equals to 1 by minus 13. On further solving it, y equals to minus 39 by 13, which get cancelled, and we have 13 3 is 39, so we have 3. Hence, by cross multiplication method, we have the value of x equals to 9 and y equals to 3. We take another example which are based on the cross multiplication method. The equation is x plus y equals to a plus b, and ax minus by equals to a square minus b square. As you observe that in these equations, there is no zeros on the RHS side. So first we transpose whatever constants on the RHS in the LHS. So we write the equation x plus y minus a plus b equals to 0, and second equation will become ax minus by minus a square minus b square equals to 0. Now on further arrange the variables and constant first. X by equals to y by equals to 1 by 1 for constant and x y are for variables. So arrange, you hide x terms and write the coefficient of y terms and the constant. Then we have 1 and minus a plus b in the first equation, and minus b and minus a square minus b square from the second equation. For writing the y terms, hide the y terms from both equations. Then we have the coefficient of x is from the first equation is 1 and coefficient of constant term is minus a plus b. And from second equation, the coefficient of x is a and coefficient of constant term is minus a square minus b square. And for writing the constant terms, hide the constant terms, and the coefficient of x in from equation 1 is 1 and coefficient of y is 1. And from equation 2, the coefficient of x is a and coefficient of y is minus b. So arrange this type of arrangement. Thereafter, we will do the cross multiplication. From downward to upward, we have b into a plus b minus 1 into minus a square minus b square. Equals to y by minus a square minus b square minus a into minus a plus b, and from equals to 1 by a into 1 minus minus b into 1. On further solving this, x by ab plus b square minus minus will get plus a square minus b square equals to, in y terms, y by minus a square plus b square minus minus will become plus, so a square plus ab equals to 1 by a, and this minus minus will become plus, so we have a plus b. Now here plus b square and minus b square will get cancelled, and here minus a square and here minus a square plus a square will get cancelled. So now we take common as a. So we have a x by a into a plus b equals to, from this you take the common as b, y by b into a plus b equals to 1 by a plus b as it is. Now make the terms of x equal to the constant terms. So we have x by a into a plus b equals to 1 by a plus b. So x equals to a into a plus b by a plus b. A plus b and a plus b will get cancelled. So we have x equals to a is the answer. And similarly, y by b into a plus b equals to 1 by a plus b. So y equals to b into a plus b by a plus b. A plus b will get cancelled. So we have y equals to b. Hence x equals to a and y equals to b is the required answer. Now there is one more method of solving a pair of linear equations of two variables, that is called a special case. Such type of equation whose coefficients of the variables are interchanged, that equations are solved by a special method. So this is called a special method. Like equation, let's see, understand it by taking an example. 41x plus 53y equals to 135. and 53x plus 41y equals to 147. So these are two equations. You observe that in these both two equations, the coefficient of x in the first equation is the coefficient of y in the second equation. And similarly, coefficient of y in the first equation is the coefficient of x in the second equation. So here the coefficients of x and y in equation 1 and 2 are being interchanged. So in this case, first you add both equations together to make it simpler. So when these two equations will get added, then we will have 94x plus 94y equals to 282. Now 94 take as common. So 94 into x plus y equals to 282. So x plus y equals to 282 by 94, which will go by 94 by 3 times. So we have x plus y equals to 3, and suppose this is equation number 3. Similarly, again you subtract both equations. So when we subtract, we will get minus 12x plus 12y equals to minus 12. Now minus 12 take as common. So we have minus 12 into x minus y equals to minus 12. So x minus y equals to minus 12 by minus 12, that is equal to 1. And suppose this is equation number 4. Now we will solve for equation 3rd and 4th. So our equation 3rd was x plus y equals to 3, and equation 4th was x minus y equals to 1. So these two equations are very simple. So add it together. Then when you add, then plus y minus y will get cancelled. So we will have 2x equals to 4, which is x equals to 4 by 2, that is 2. And now we put the value of x in equation 3. So we have 2 plus y equals to 3. Therefore y equals to 3 minus 2, that is 1. Hence we got x equals to 2 and y equals to 1 is the required solution of this type of question. So now the all methods for solving a pair of linear equations of two variables are defined here, explained here. Hope that all of you understand it well. So try to solve more and more questions of this type to make your concepts clear. Okay, thank you.